What's up, niggas? Yeah, you see this motherfucker looking at you. Finger snapping on you motherfucking bitch ass niggas. It's your boy Rogue Titan back at it again. The Mad Titan back at it again. I just want to keep this shit real quick, man. While the last couple months, a nigga been so busy studying this shit and then hitting these books, dealing with this scholarship that, you know what I'm saying? I got to start addressing the fucking elephant in the room on what the fuck popping off right now, man. I mean, you see this shit going on around you, man. I mean, just look what you see. What I've been telling y'all niggas. Chaos everywhere. All over the motherfucking planet. I mean, if you ain't fucking paying attention and tapping into this shit, man, I don't even know what the fuck you even having this human experience for. Like, why you even come down here? What you doing? But what we watching right now, man, is the motherfucking collapse of reality throughout the multiverse, of all levels, all shapes, all forms. You're looking at the deterioration of civilization. You're looking at the death throes of the ego. I mean, throwing everything at us, trying to keep us interested and staying down here in this realm. I mean, on all levels, through sports, media, entertainment, keeping us looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, building on whatever type of fucking economic plan, financial stability. I mean, all things down here are crumbling from a human perspective, as prophesied. You see what I'm saying? But what I wanted to get into is the ancient enemy, or the ancient threat, or the ancient ones, and that represents the melanated, indigenous, primordial entities on this planet. You see what I'm saying? We've come to the point where we've been here so long that, you know what I'm saying, we've gone insane while in matter. We've gone mad. And at this point, within this simulation, because of the fact that we waking up within this dream that we all dreaming, you know what I'm saying? This is our dream. We watching reality crumble. We watching the dream come undone on the most basic level of thought of the mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's akin to the movie Inception. When they start to wake up in the dream, you see all the levels of the dream start to collapse. You see what I'm saying? That's what we watching right now. And then we watching the ones that's, you know what I'm saying, running around on this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about, your fake ass Illuminati or whatever. They scrambling, trying to remain in control and in power when they losing it every fucking second of every day and every moment. You see what I'm saying? They don't run shit here. We run shit here. You see what I'm saying? What I wanted to break down is the fact that we dreaming. This is our dream. We dictate this reality or this dream from our subconscious mind. And due to us waking up, due to Azathoth waking up, due to Cthulhu rising, due to the Rayleigh rising, the Kundalini energy of the planet rising, due to Mana Yu Shusha not hearing the fucking drums or motherfucking Scar the drummer. You see what I'm saying? Guys are picking it. Go look that shit up. Listen to it. We seeing reality, what is dream, come undone. You see what I'm saying? The veil between this realm of the illusion and the spiritual world is opening every moment. You know what I'm saying? But because of that, the ones that only exist in the physical, the ones that only exist in matter itself, this is their reality. You understand what I'm saying? This is not their dream. This is their reality. Their reality is our dream. And our dream is their reality. You see what I'm saying? But we waking up. So due to us waking up, they scrambling trying to maintain some type of existence down here. But the only way they can exist is for us to be here to manifest them into existence. Collapse the waves into particles just to find their physical existence. You see what I'm saying? They need us interested in this shit to keep this shit going. Because we a battery. Our subconscious mind is the one that's powering all of this shit. So our fucking mind is a literal battery that's illuminating this reality or this light spectrum that we see and call every day. This fucking 4% of matter that exists within the universe. You see what I'm saying? So they scrambling. Or in another way, you can look at these white folks or this Illuminati, whatever you want to call these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We can look at them as physical representations of our collective ego. And you know, the ego first only goal is to survive down here because it doesn't exist in the spiritual realm. So that's why it fears death. The ego fears death because it has no existence outside of the flesh, outside of the physical. You understand what I'm saying? And we not even, you know what I'm saying, the ancient ones, we not even alive, man. We are like Avatar. This is our video game. This is our experiment. The human experience within duality, within the laws in the universe and all of that shit. This is our fucking game. This is like a game to us. And it's all for our alchemy. This is why we agreed to do this shit. This is why we agreed to come down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm of the mindset that we agreed to, well, you know what I'm saying, the ones who, you know what I'm saying, raised themselves up consciously to understand that you agreed to come down here and experience everything within this physical world that we in, having a human experience. You see what I'm saying? And you dictate your reality from your subconscious mind. Why? Because you God. You know what I'm saying? We one collective entity. On the other side, we just one big ball of fucking abysmal, chaotic waters of moon, the primordial chaos. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This shit is our game. This shit is, but we getting tired of this shit. We've been playing this shit for eons. You see what I'm saying? And I know you feel it. You know, motherfuckers, everybody else feel this shit that's into this occult black magic shit. Like, man, to what end are we gonna keep doing this shit, man? It's time for this shit to be over with. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the finger snap this motherfucker. You feel me? So it's time for a new experience. But before we gonna do that, this experience here that we created has to be destroyed. Now I want to go into something else. As a side effect of this reality becoming undone, we watching the fucking evaporation or the total extinction of the white race. That's the elephant in the room. I mean, I don't know if you've been aware of this shit, but they being wiped out. You know what I'm saying? They own governments. The Jews that run their governments and their politics and shit like that are literally sacrificing them to us, to the macro, or to the great old ones like the cabin in the woods. This is like a blood sacrifice on a global scale. I can go on that shit later, but think about it. They're infertile, damn near wiped out. I mean, totally barren. Their wombs are barren. They're not bearing any fruit, or they sperm is at an all-time low and getting lower every day. Deaths of despair, suicides, alcoholism, drugs, opioids, heroin, massive levels all over the world. It's no coincidence that Europe and all European countries over there, most of them, and in America, are like having mad influxes of immigration. You know what I'm saying? They need the immigrants here to keep this economy stabilized. Not only that, they need them here to count them among them, you know what I'm saying, as white on the census to try to boost their population numbers when they're dwindling. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta think about it. All rural areas are just dying out. They fucking killing themselves. They drinking themselves to death. They shooting up all kinds of shit. And on top of that, the genetics aren't bearing any fruit. They're like, they can't. It's like as if somebody finger snapped their genetics and stopped them from being able to reproduce. All over the planet, we seeing this shit everywhere. You look this shit up. The sun is fucking killing them. The environment is killing them. You see what I'm saying? All over the planet. This is what's going on. So, but what's causing that? Like I said, that's just a side effect of us waking up. Of the fucking primordial chaos beings waking up. Of Cthulhu rising up. You see what I'm saying? Or you know, so Thanos getting the Infinity Gauntlet. What did he want to do with the Infinity Gauntlet? He wiped out existence, or half of it, you know what I'm saying? To embrace death, so to speak. We are collectively known through our mythology. You pay attention to what's going on in mythology, man. It's a script. We follow a script here. It talks about it. We represent Ragnarok. We represent the Leviathan rising up. You see what I'm saying? We represent all things within those stories. I'm talking about pre-religious. I'm talking about ancient shit. When they talk about this world being swallowed back up into chaos, swallowed back up into darkness, swallowed back up into death. You know, the Upanishads, read that shit. It talks about before creation, before anything, that was death, darkness, the abyss, primordial chaos. But that level of consciousness or that information is filtered through the religious mindset of a person, and that's going to be deemed evil. You know what I'm saying? Havoc, misfortune, dark, deadly. Come to be later known as Satan, devil, demons, Lucifer, and all those things that got attached to this shit to represent all things evil and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We all know all the signs about the image drop, panic. Bill Valentine talks about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at who's dispelling this information. But you know what I'm saying? The ancient enemy. Go back and watch the movie Phantoms. You know what I'm saying? Look at that movie. You know what I'm saying? Dean Koontz. Pay attention to that black goose shit that was just, you know what I'm saying, taking over. You know what I mean? I mean, you see it's everywhere. If you really pay attention to this shit is all over the fucking place, man. I mean, you gotta pay attention to what's going on within the politics on every country of the planet. You seeing all this SJW shit, and you got the conservatives versus the fucking Democrats and all these liberals and shit. I mean, it's a goddamn civil war within the white community right now. They becoming undone. You see what I'm saying? They running out of hope of trying to maintain this shit because they see their numbers, their population is dwindling. I mean, they going away. The only way they can fucking try to maintain that shit is really nothing, because genetically they annihilated when they breed with us. But not only that, technology. You know what I'm saying? To speak on technology, that's one of the new gods right now. That's replacing religion, because religious institutions in white cultures and black that shit is irrelevant at this point in time. I mean, they don't have no more power and shit like that for the influence in the youth. You see what I'm saying? So the youth is being brought up into technology, where they worshiping technology right now. This phone I'm using, Instagram, Facebook. You see what I'm saying? That's the new guy right now. You know what I'm saying? And because of that shit, man, keeping you interested in this shit is what's keeping this facade afloat. But it won't last long, because the foundation of this shit is our subconscious mind. And due to the fact that we waking up, or the small percentage of them, I'm talking about niggas who really working this science, I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The small percentage of us, just the collective energy of the nigga that's doing the work, is enough to make this motherfucker collapse and crumble like a sandcastle in a fucking hurricane. You know what I'm saying? The domino effect already happened. I already snapped my fucking fingers. And one of the ways we do this shit is on the astral plane, man. We go on that motherfucker and we use the fucking most advanced technology in existence, which is our imagination. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot of shit I do to destroy this shit. I think about ways, and I do all kind of shit on the astral plane to help me fucking wipe this motherfucker out. Because this shit is a rap, you know what I'm saying? We here having a human experience, but we not human. We something else. You put any label on that shit you want, but we something else. And this ain't our motherfucking ceiling. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody else's ceiling. It ain't hard to tell who that is. So, like I said, man, I don't want to keep this shit too long. I know niggas got short attention span and all that, but just know that, man, this shit is, you gotta, what fucking side you on, man. You gotta tap into this shit. You gotta become who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? We monsters of chaos, man. And our energy is fucking chaotic. And I want y'all niggas to start studying morphogenetic science. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like a collective psychic energy field. Or, you know what I'm saying? If you study like the 100 monkey, you know what I'm saying, experiments where one monkey on this island, you know what I'm saying, start doing some fucking highly technological shit, and some motherfucking monkeys on another island, not even, you know what I'm saying, not even aware of what's going on here, but they were aware genetically, you know what I'm saying? Something happened within the genetics where they start to do the same shit the motherfucking monkeys was doing on the other side and shit. And they just started doing it off rip. That's the type of shit I be tapping into. So you look everywhere you look where niggas at, it's gonna be some chaos energy. You see what I'm saying? Look how fucking unfucking civilized we act. It's for a reason. It's for a reason, man. This shit about to get, you know what I'm saying? Chaos energy manifests within this spectrum of light and this dream, this reality, as havoc, as just some wild shit. You see what I'm saying? We seeing it. You look at all these schools. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you look at what the teachers say about teaching these young black kids. First word come out their mouth is chaos. Come on, man. I mean, you gotta think about this shit. What's the impulse in making these children act like this? What's the impulse in making anybody act like this? So like I said, man, study up, apply the shit that you know, and keep doing the work, man. I'm pissed off I can't make the panic lecture in Chicago this weekend and shit, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I see that nigga when he gets somewhere close up here in the Midwest, somewhere like Ohio, somewhere like that. But man, I mean, I don't know what the fuck niggas be on right now, complaining or just not. This is a glorious time right now, man. We seeing the end of this motherfucker. We watching this shit become undone. You know what I'm saying? This is all following the script. It's all mythology. It's all in mythology. I don't give a fuck where you look, you gonna see it. But I want you to know this shit. You hearing me say this shit right now? Know that Cthulhu rose up, nigga. Know that Azathoth is awake. You know what I'm saying? All the Necronomicon entities awake. The Kundalini energy is awake. Tiamat, her promise and creating monsters, nigga, out of the blood of Kingu. She fulfilled her promise, nigga. We already know that's the divine feminine chaos energy. That's the principle. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas on. I hope y'all on this shit. But like I said, I ain't gonna keep y'all niggas, man. I'm gonna come back, drop some more shit in the next couple days or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I felt inspired to talk to y'all niggas about this shit because, I mean, this is, you seeing it, man. We actually watching this world become undone. It's all due to our mindset. Stop thinking like a human, man. You're not human. You're having a human experience. Go beyond the fucking logic and reasoning and tap into that fucking intuitive, chaotic mind that you got. Know that you got and act on that shit by dictating your reality. From where? The subconscious mind. What's the symbol of subconscious mind? Symbolism. This motherfucking symbol, this nigga Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, come on, you know what this shit means? Thanos. Thanatology, death. The science of death that the Egyptians are studying. I mean, come on. Mad Titan, the nigga was a Titan. Nigga, what did he do? Man, on this planet, he wiped them motherfuckers out. I'm talking about the comic book version of the nigga. They watered them down in the movie. He wiped them motherfuckers out. He was in love with death because he knew that in this physical life he was in was a fucking prison. Was a lie. Just like in narcissism, they talk about this shit. In all mythology, early ones, I'm talking about before they got watered down and got fucking spooked out by religious sects and all that shit. Nah, nigga, go back and study. Go back into these motherfucking books. All that shit Bobby Hemmings was talking about, revisit that shit and learn that shit and acclimate that shit to your everyday lifestyle because it's the real shit. And use it. So nigga, we dead but dreaming right now, man. Fuck you woke niggas. We ain't woke niggas. We dead but dreaming. That's what the fuck we is. Dead but dreaming. That's my motherfucking saying, nigga. Dead but dreaming. I ain't what you woke nigga. Nigga, I'm rolled. I'm tight, nigga.